Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of The Girls Are Angry Season 2, honey. Ooh. Yes, this is a safe space for all the girls and our allies to rant, rage and get real. Today, I have an amazing guest. We're very excited in the studio, behind the camera everywhere. We've got our first reality star, but not only a reality star, the reality star. We have model, actress. I feel like you're a socialite. What's the word? Is it an anthropologist? What's the word for people that help people? I can't remember what it is.
Do you want me to do it?
Yes, you do it, darling.
Dancer, singer, actress.
Period.
Fashion icon.
Yeah, what else? Everything.
Anything creative, nothing academic, basically.
Absolutely. Southwest legend, Paris Smith.
Oh my God, Shelen, thank you so much for having me.
Paris.
I love your vibe. You're so fucking funny.
No.
You're hilarious.
No, you actually... I am so gassed. We were speaking before. I love Made in Chelsea. I love you on Made in Chelsea. As you know, big Paris fan, obviously. The sisterhood has to stand together.
Amen.
But I'm just excited for people to talk to you and for other people as well who love you from Made in Chelsea to get to know you a bit more personally, because obviously on the show you're very composed. You have to keep it together,
you know.
She's got to represent.
I've got to represent.
She's got to represent.
I know people are watching and I got to represent perfectly.
Perfectly and perfect, darling. So to kick us off, tell me, what is your star sign, your childhood crush, and the last thing that pissed you off? Go for it, darling.
Okay, fine. Star sign, Cancer.
Oh, she's like Cancer behind the camera, my friend.
How beautiful is it to be born in the sun? I'm sorry, right?
Summer baby, absolutely. Literally. I feel sorry for winter people.
No, poor them.
January birthdays, December birthdays. Your friends really love you if they're coming out during those months. I'll tell you that. Go on, love.
Literally. What was the next question?
Childhood crush.
Oh, childhood crush. Christ. I don't want to say because...
Too many.
No, because people won't believe it.
I'll believe it.
No, they won't.
Say it.
MGK.
MGK? Was he alive? Wait, MGK, Machine Gun Kelly?
Wait, how young are we talking?
Wait, who's MGK? As in
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, but he's alive. I mean, he's now. I mean, like your childhood.
When I was a
crush.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Zac Efron.
Oh, classic.
Obviously.
High School Musical, Hairspray.
Yeah, I mean, going to performing arts school.
Yeah.
I was like, Zac Efron, I'm going to go to performing arts school. I'm going to live my dream. I'm going to have my High School Musical moment. But it was kind of like St. Trinian's mixed with High School Musical.
Is it? Oh my God. I actually can't wait. You went to Italia Conti.
It was so good.
I've done my research. I remember people talking about Italia Conti when I was younger. And people used to talk about it like, there's this school, like it's called Italia Conti.
Really?
And it was like this urban legend. It was like, yeah, people just do like arts there. Like all the best people
I didn't
go
know
there.
People even like cared about it. Like that was the happiest moments of my life. I'm not going to lie. Like that school, oh my God. To go to school and just dance with ADHD, perfect.
Is it? Is that all you had to do? Dance? What other things did you do?
So basically you go there, 2 to 3 hours a day, academic work. The rest of it, dancing, singing, acting.
Living the life.
So fun. Oh my God. I wish I was back there now. I have a little cousin who is at the Brit School and I'm living vicariously through her.
Is it?
I'm like, wow. So like, what, ballet, tap, jazz. Oh, it was so good.
Mate, the Brit School as well, it feels like an urban legend. Like, people are like, the Brit School. I feel like, I remember one of my friends in school auditioned to go into the Brit School and she didn't get in. And it was like, done. Like, we were all like, no, you're not going to be famous.
They missed out because honestly, I couldn't even imagine my life without it. It was so beautiful because also I went to school like in Chelsea for primary school, right? I went to quite a few different primary schools.
Same.
And I was always the only black kid, let's be real.
Yeah,
straight in, right? And I always felt weird anyway, regardless of my race. I was always the quirky kid. And so I kept changing schools, trying to fit in. I was like, what's happening? And then eventually I was like, oh, my mum was like, maybe you need to go to performing arts school. And then finally I found my place. I went there and I was like, this is me, this is it. Finally, I can express myself how I want to be. And it was beautiful.
What kind of iconic mum, though, to say to you, you know what I think you need? Performing arts school.
Right?
Because I feel like,
icon.
no, because I feel like the rest of us, like me, I remember I was like, I want to go to an art school, I want to do this. So I was like, first you need to learn how to sing. Okay, I was like, goodness me.
Well, okay, yeah, my mum has, we've had people in our vicinity that are into music. So you know the song "I Like the Way You Move." That's my godfather.
No, that song was from like CBBC. I feel like they always used to play that song on CBBC.
Mate, Notting Hill Carnival. I remember 7 years old. I was on stage with him on a roof. We were performing that song, and it was wild. And so for me, the music has always been there, and I've always been around that. I used to go to the festivals with him.
Oh my god!
And then this is so funny. You know Chico Time?
Yes.
Chico Time? Back in the day,
he was a Latin icon. Oh my god! You can get delirious. Yeah.
Back in the day, so he's like a family friend, basically my uncle.
What the fuck?
I know, so random. But I remember being 7 years old in Thailand, of all places, and he said to me, he's like, "Paris, you're gonna be a star."
Oh,
I was like, okay.
You're like, okay, Chico.
Okay, Chico Time.
Uncle Chico.
Okay, Chico Time. And so they always put that into my head that I was going to do something performative, you know?
That sounds like a fever dream.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm in Thailand and Chico said, you're going to be a star. And so I said, okay.
I said, okay. And then I'm on Notting Hill Carnival on a roof at 7 years old singing, you know.
Living the life.
Honestly, I feel like God has to exist, because how can this be true? Honestly.
I love that. Do you still go to Notting Hill Carnival?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes! Undercover with the shades on.
I do.
The scarf on the head. You've got to.
I do. And it's funny because when people do recognise me there, I'm like, oh, yeah, hello. You caught me.
But you didn't expect to find me here, bitch.
Because I used to live in Notting Hill as well for a bit.
Yeah.
I used to live near Holland Park, so it'd be great to watch from you have a clean bathroom at home.
Yeah. No, I always get so jealous of everyone that lives in Notting Hill.
Oh my god, it's so good because you can go pee at home,
have a rest, come back, and you can be there. You can see,
and Notting
like,
Hill
the
is a
parade.
vibe. I'm telling you, the culture, the music, it's beautiful.
Do you know
my favourite place.
It is amazing.
I wish we could do like Made in Notting Hill, you know.
Mate, I feel like you could. Isn't Chelsea basically next to Notting Hill?
Guys, if Channel 4 are listening.
Channel 4, please.
Made in Notting Hill.
Made in Notting Hill, absolutely. Okay, to get the audience to get to know you a little better. Oh wait, we didn't say the third one. What was the last thing that annoyed you? Look at us getting lost in conversation.
The rain!
The
fucking
Tell
rain.
me about the rain, Paris.
I'm sorry. Curly hair journey, right? I'm still struggling with the rain. Only if I have my hair curly, at least the rain is beautiful. I can appreciate it. I'm like, yes. But when my hair's straight, I'm like, dude, really? Why ruin my day?
Absolutely.
Why are you trying to ruin my day? God, come on.
Absolutely.
Don't cry those tears on me.
I love how I'm also on a curl journey. I love how we're both on a curl journey
with our straight
hair.
Hey, listen, I have a show tomorrow. I'm walking for Fashion Week. Okay, they asked me to keep it straight.
Wait,
so
where are you walking?
Where am I walking?
What show are you walking?
Yuhan.
Oh, I'm going to the Annie's show tomorrow. Annie's Ibiza show. I thought it might be there. Okay. I'm going to throw out some descriptive words.
Ooh.
And you tell me which words apply to you. Okay, so people can get to know you a bit better. Because, you know, people...
I'm ready for it.
So, and be honest.
Okay. I'll try.
Energetic.
What about it?
Are you?
Always. Can you not tell? In fact, it seems to be a bit of a problem with me. You know, I try and calm down. You know,
I feel like we don't see this side of your Made in Chelsea. I'm obsessed.
I know.
But I feel like it's editing, isn't it? Or like they only put in certain
so
situations.
Relaxed and in drama and blah blah blah. You don't actually see the fact that I'm like.
Maybe you need
I've
to
got
be
a lot of energy. You know.
Maybe you need to go on a different reality show, babe. Maybe a bit of Housewives of London or something like that. I don't know.
Please bring me on.
Okay, discreet.
Discreet.
Are you?
Yes. Am I discreet? Very. Haha. Because I don't trust people.
Absolutely.
You know?
I get it.
Got to be careful who you trust.
Do you trust me?
Yes, actually.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent, very much. Affectionate.
Affectionate, always.
Are you?
Always. No, I have to be. I'm such a lover person. Like,
what's your love language?
Cuddles.
Physical touch.
Physical touch,
darling.
All of that jazz.
Do you want a sip of your...
I definitely do. I've been side-eyeing it.
Go for it, darling. I can just see you're wondering how to navigate, so I thought I'd give you a little break.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Gorgeous glasses as well.
Thank you. Attention to detail,
Kind
Paris.
of feels like Valentine's Day all over again.
It kind of is a Valentine's Day, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Did you have a nice Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Another keyword. Vengeful?
Vengeful. No comment.
Absolutely. Also, this is our boundary bell. If I ask a question and you don't want to answer it, you ring the bell.
Nice.
Because boundaries are importante. Okay. Now, let's get into some nitty-gritty questions because the
Awesome.
girls are angry. What is something you don't understand? For example, I don't understand why people ask me how to get somewhere when Google Maps exists. I don't understand why you'd ask me that question. Why you wouldn't just go on your phone in 2025? Not understand. So that's something I don't understand. Is there anything you don't understand? Something that perplexes you about people?
Letting people do what the fuck they want. Like, if I want to be a certain type of person, why not just be that person? My life cannot exist unless you are this type of person. Like,
Couldn't agree more.
can people not just be their own type of person and that's it? Like, you are on your own journey, other people are on their own journey, and we should respect that. End of.
Minding your business is a dying art,
Exactly.
Paris. It
Amen.
really
Period.
is a dying... Paris, are you really are you Lady Paris Smith?
Yes, I am.
Tell
but
me.
It's a great story because...
Perfect.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so my best friend, Lord Sebastian O'Reilly.
I am fucking dead. My best friend is called Cindy Campbell. Go on.
Lord Sebastian O'Reilly. We used to live together and we used to joke and say, oh, one day we'll be like Lord and Lady of the Manor. Or like we used to say we're like Lord and Lady of the Manor. We used to host loads of parties. And then for my 21st birthday, he bought me a plot of land in Scotland.
No!
Which officially made me a lady so that we could be Lord and Lady of the Manor.
That is...
So random.
Friends, take notes. That is the best present
honestly
in the world.
Tell me my friends aren't amazing.
A plot of land.
But also, you know, there's already Paris Hilton, so it's great to have a little title so I can just take myself away from that, you know?
Absolutely. Oh my God, yes, because there's a few Parises, aren't there? None as iconic as you.
No.
I will say...
There's no Lady P's, though.
There is no Lady P.
And now there is one.
Right in front of me.
Uh-huh.
As a lady, what are 3 things a lady should never do?
Oh, judge people. This is a hard one.
I know. It could be anything. That could be like something they should never wear, somewhere they should never be, something they should never eat or drink. Anything. Just your guide. 3 curious guidelines.
Don't be an asshole. Always be chivalrous and be kind to people. That's what a lady does.
Absolutely.
Always be elegant. You
Always
know,
be elegant.
no need for chaos. You know, unless it's art. unless for artistic reasons, I'll let you off.
Right. Should we do a little cheers?
Yes, please.
Maybe you have to grab it with your... Oh, no, your jacket. Cheers,
Cheers.
Paris, to you. Thank you so much for coming on. To us, darling.
I've been so excited to do this.
No, I'm gagged you're here. Right. Let's play a little fun game.
Okay.
This is a game called What Would You Do, Bitch? Paris edition. Okay. So I'm going to give you a few scenarios and you tell me how you'd handle it. Because I feel like you're very wise on your show. You know what? You do get into a bit of mischief sometimes. But more time you're giving the wise words.
I'm trying.
So, okay. Scenario 1. You're getting married. You've let your bridesmaids pick their own dress. The selections are horror. What do you do?
First of all, I wouldn't let them pick their own dresses, but
Period.
okay.
Period. Yeah.
If they, my friends wouldn't pick bad dresses. My friends wouldn't pick bad outfits. That's impossible. So
that's a good answer.
I would actually, in fairness, they probably have better options than I would. Because all my friends are very, very in tune with their fashion. They're so good. They're so gold.
Fabulous. You're safe then. You're on a date with your dream person. But they keep silently burping. What do you do?
Grateful. I'm like, thank God. At least I've got something on them so I can calm down.
I'm actually then grateful. Hashtag bless.
Yes.
Love that for you.
Good. I knew they weren't perfect.
Yeah. Now we're on an even ground.
Now if I mess up, I'm good.
That is such a positive way to look at it. That's a great Paris.
Thanks.
Okay. You're in a dispute with someone and they shush you. They go, shh. What do you do, Paris? What do you do? Goodness me.
Wow.
I know.
They've
done that on a show
I
before.
think I'd probably just I would be silent and I'd probably leave.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
how
my
dare
God.
you? Yeah. How disrespectful. Are you joking?
No. Insane.
No, bad manners.
A bad man. Have you ever watched Towie?
No.
Someone did that on Towie. Oh God.
Really?
Made in Chelsea would never though. Made in Chelsea would never. Absolutely not. Now, let's move on to Made in Chelsea.
Ooh la la, it's kind of hot in
Oh
here.
my god! As you can see, guys, I don't know if you can see. I've got
my
an
God.
iconic picture behind
Baby
me.
P. That was my first season. Oh my god.
Smoke.
Honestly, I held all of my kindness in, all that shit, and I
You can
tried.
see it in your
and then
eyes.
eventually that day, I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
These bitches about to get it. And these bitches about to get it. I'm sorry.
No. If you don't know, okay, this was a scene where Paris was confronted by two girls. And they thought they were going to smoke you. They thought they were going to eat.
Tried
I
it.
remember watching it. Oh my God. Look at my face. I just remember watching it. And I was just like, these girls are not about to move Paris. But when they said, you should leave. And you fought so quickly to say, I'm not going anywhere.
Sorry, like, I should leave. Darling, you came to the table.
Paris,
you fucking leave.
You gagged that. You gagged me. When I was watching it, I was like, oh my God, they've got her. Like, what
So
is she going
rude.
to do? Are you fast thinking like that all the time? Like, are you fast thinking with your comebacks? That
Nah,
was too
honestly,
good.
I think I was just like raging. I'm not gonna lie. It was so early. It was like 7 in the morning.
7 in the morning.
7 in the fucking morning.
How does it feel? Do you know that you're going to go into a confrontation, or do you not know when you film these
No, I
scenes?
didn't. I had no idea that they were going to come for me at all, because keep in mind, these are meant to be my friends, right? So I had no idea that they had any issues with me, especially because gossip goes around anyway
Yeah.
in Chelsea. That's
Oh my
very
God.
normal. So why would I sit there and expect that? So I was shocked. And actually, the reason why I probably was so quick to say it was because I was like, are you serious?
No.
I came here as, a friend,
Yeah.
and you two are meant to be my friends,
Yeah.
and now you're turning on me? Not gonna happen.
No,
Not
no,
today,
no.
Satan.
Not today, Satan. And they thought you was going to get annoyed as well, and you was like, I apologise about that, but
I don't know who you're asking to move, babe, but if you want to leave, you can leave. The door's there.
you can absolutely leave, Paris.
Period.
I'm bloody dead. Okay, I'm going to say names of the cast, and you can give me one word to describe them.
Oh, gosh. Let's do a prayer for them before we do
Oh,
that.
goodness me. Okay, oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay.
I'm glad you're excited.
I'm so,
I might
yeah,
have a
my-
swig of the drink.
have a little swiggy, darling. Goodness me. Okay. Maeva.
Oh, love. Okay, love. But only because
She's
although
a
she has definitely gone a bit too far sometimes,
Yes.
but she's authentic.
She is.
And she's real, and you're not gonna step on her toes, babe.
You're not. You're not. No, that's what I like about. So that's the thing.
Do you know what I mean? You know what you're getting yourself into.
You know what you're getting yourself into. This is what I say about reality TV as well. I say I ride with people through their journeys. I never expect people to be good all the time, but it's about authenticity.
You know,
and
she's not
realness.
scared to say what's
Yeah.
what, you know?
And intention is everything as well. Okay. Okay, I'm scared.
I don't think we can do this, guys.
Oh, do you know what? You can sip. If you can't answer, you sip.
I might sip for that one.
Okay, there you go. Goodness me. Miles?
Player.
Oh.
Easy.
Oh, Miles. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, want.
Emily. Oh, I love Emily.
Chill.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, chill.
Harvey?
Oh, even more chill.
Oh,
chill guy.
really? Liv.
Oh, icon.
Oh my God.
Icon. Absolute icon.
Okay, the
Love
people, my favourite
Love her.
people you're saying positive things
Yes.
about. So,
Liv is amazing.
oh my God, I call her Big Bentley. I call
Yes,
her-
she's amazing.
whenever she comes back on
looked out for
screen.
me when I joined the show, for
Oh
sure.
my
She was really
God.
there for me. I really appreciate her.
Oh my God. Oh, who else?
Her and Ollie.
Oh my God, Robbie?
Robbie.
Oh,
Growth. I'll use that word.
growth. Okay, interesting. Oh, Sam Prince.
One word.
Yeah.
Calculated. That one was reserved for him, actually.
Fair enough. And Vanderpump.
Vanderpump. Oh, I would say, I actually really like Vanderpump.
Vanderpump is the new guy. Well, from the last season, he was kind of the new guy on the scene, and I was trying to work out. Vanderpump,
I like Vanders.
Vanderpump.
He's cool,
What's the
man.
vibe? Like,
and you know what? Like he'll say it as it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But not like he's not being a dick about it. He's just like actually just like, bro, like come on, this is the situation. Stop playing around. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's like Sam Prince if he wasn't an asshole.
do you know what? Because I feel like I like I like Vanderpump as a character. But sometimes I'm like, ooh, but I don't mind. I like a character that takes me around a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Okay, who are you closest to from Chelsea?
On the show
Yeah.
now, I would say Lauren. I love Lauren.
Oh my God,
So
that's someone
good.
else I was going to ask about. Lauren.
Yeah.
I love Lauren.
She's so good. She's gorgeous. I love her. Also, just the confidence. Like, she doesn't take shit from guys. Do you know what I mean? She sees things for as they are.
I fucking love her.
But there is a new person on the show who is a very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited that they're on the show. I'm filming with them and they are like such a vibe. I can't give you any more, but they're iconic. And so for me, if the new person, you'll see that's who is my favourite person to film with for sure.
So they were a friend of yours before Chelsea?
Yeah.
Is it? So is it nice, like you've got a kind of like a buddy? Because I feel like sometimes you've had groups in the show, but there's sometimes I feel like you don't have like your rider, like you're like one person that's like
I know
backing you all the time. Do you know what I mean? So that would be nice that you have that this season.
for sure.
I can't wait to see. Okay, so is there anyone on Chelsea that you feel like should date but they haven't?
Oh,
because you know, as a watcher, do you know who I in my head can't work out?
Go on.
What, like, I feel like as a watcher,
Yeah.
Lauren is Miles's type.
Yeah, I feel like they would be so good together.
But
right?
same, but I
feel
literally
like they're both so hot, right?
They're both like hot.
Yeah,
they're
right?
both like, I feel like, you know, she's brunette, she's hot, like she's confident, like. But when they talk about each other on the show, they don't seem to like. They've never had a beef on the show, but I feel like there's not like a very positive tone. So
But the thing is with Lauren is she knows to like. If you see somebody who's, you know, made many mistakes before, why is she going to go for that? She can see quite clearly that he just, you know, picks up girls, dumps them, blah, blah, blah.
I know.
So I think Lauren's got a strong head on her.
Yeah, she has a strong
and that's
head.
the only thing. But actually, if it were to work out, I think they'd be a very hot couple.
I feel like they would be hot. Mate or Slate from previous seasons? Because you joined in season 22. Did you join during Ibiza?
Season 22?
Well, that's what Google said, but I feel like you joined
No,
way before
I know.
that.
I'm pretty sure I joined in season 19.
That's what I thought. Because when I Googled it...
I've been on, I think, eight or nine seasons now.
Yeah, because when I Googled it, it said season 22. And then I was looking at the description. I was like, Paris was definitely there way before this. When you joined...
Well, because I joined during COVID. So imagine, like, normally when you join this show, people join and you go to set and then you go home, right? For me... It was lockdown. Keep in mind, the whole world is in lockdown.
Yes.
And they gave me this opportunity to go work, but I had to go live in a house with these people now.
Oh my God, did
like,
you?
I had to live in the house with them for like...
Oh, when they went to the countryside.
Yeah, no, for the first seasons, I think it was like almost a year nearly that I lived with the cast, which was crazy
The
to
whole
join.
cast?
Yeah, because there was nowhere to film because the restaurants were closed, everything. So we were just in houses filming. And I'm telling you, that was really insightful to see all the drama unfold before your eyes and live with everybody.
Yeah.
It was chaos,
I know.
honestly. You can't hide from the drama.
No. And the drama on Chelsea is real.
It's
It is
so
real.
real.
Previous seasons, Mate or Slate. I'm going to say someone from...
Mate or Slate?
Mate or Slate.
As in Slate?
So,
okay,
be
Slate.
their mate or Slate.
Okay.
Okay. Spencer Matthews.
Slate.
Fair enough. Even though he has had quite a big character.
How many times did he cheat on? No, none of that. Thank you.
Many
Nope.
times.
In the bin.
He is, though, in my opinion, one of the greatest reality TV show villains of all time. Like, he is insane.
Yes, he did play his villain role well.
He's goated. I'm not gonna lie. Millie McIntosh.
Oh, what was it?
Mate or Slate?
Mate.
She's fabulous.
Yeah,
she's fabulous. Frankie. Do you know who Frankie is? Oh my God, Frankie's good.
I feel like you know more than me.
I do know. I always say I know more about the show than people on the show. Frankie was Jamie Lang's ex-girlfriend. She was unhinged. She was crazy. I loved her. People hate her. I always loved the villain me. Lucy Watson.
Oh, Mate.
Goated.
I think she's so iconic. Like, so blunt, so real, ready for it. Love it.
She gives me Lauren vibes a little bit. Like, that bluntness kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mimi. Do you remember Mimi? Oh, Paris. She was a mad woman. She was hilarious, but she was mad. She never had a boyfriend before.
Yeah.
But she liked men. Like, she liked boys that were in relationships, and she was very open about it. And she'd be like, she'd say, just because someone's in a relationship doesn't mean you shouldn't go for it. And she went for Liv's. She went for Frederick when he was with Liv.
Oh my gosh.
Paris, you should watch it sometime.
What show is it?
Okay, Jamie Lang.
Jamie Lang, mate, absolutely mate.
Okay,
Definitely.
fabulous. Oh my God. I feel like more Made in Chelsea stuff's going to come to me. How do you find the diversity of Made in Chelsea, if you don't mind talking about it? If you do mind talking about it, just ring the bell.
I think there's a lot of diverse people in Chelsea, and I really hope to see them on the show.
Oh.
And I really hope Made in Chelsea will explore that option.
Absolutely.
Because Chelsea is so diverse. There's so many Nigerians, especially in there. I mean, I grew up in Chelsea, you know. I've seen them, and I'm just waiting for them to be brought onto the show.
But absolutely. I feel like there is so much diversity in Chelsea, and we need to see. It's London, babes.
Literally, London is the most diverse city in the whole of Europe. So if this is the show that shows what London life is for the outsiders, you know, let's say you're not from England, and you go, okay, I want to watch, I want to see what life is like in England. Let me watch Made in Chelsea. There has to be diversity, right? Because London is the most diverse city in the whole of Europe. Come on, let's go. So as long, you know, I always try and bring on as many friends as I can that are diverse. And when the opportunity comes, I take it. And when I'll keep pushing for Chelsea to do that more and more and more and more and more.
I can't.
Because there's some really cool, iconic motherfuckers that are just waiting to be seen.
Thanks, Paris. Okay. Speaking of Chelsea, I'm from the southeast. You're from the southwest. Let's do some southeast, southwest chit chat. So
let's go.
You went to school in Chelsea.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Tell me a typical day going to school in Chelsea, and I'll tell you a typical school day going in southeast. So you wake up. How do you get to school?
Okay. So I would wake up at. Really annoyingly, at 5 a.m, even though the school is literally right next to me, because the school bus would pick me up first because I'm closest, and then go around the whole of Chelsea and pick the rest of the kids up.
There was a school bus for you guys.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And with our little like berets and stuff.
I'm dead.
But I mean, my mum had, you know, she had a radio, but she just didn't want to wake up at that time and
of
drive
course.
me.
Why would she? I wouldn't either.
No, of course. Just make me wake up at 5 a.m. instead.
You
Fine,
get on that
you know,
school
that's
bus.
fine.
That's
That's cool. Great. So the nanny wakes me up.
Yeah.
The nanny. Nanny wakes me up. Get on the bus.
Yeah.
Go to school. Yeah. Straight after school, there's My Old Dutch right opposite the pancake place.
I used to hear about that place.
Yeah, it's right opposite Gems Hampshire School where I went to school, and I used to just sit there and eat lemon and sugar pancakes.
Wow.
Oh my god, it was so good.
You were living the life.
And then I'd go home, and my mum would probably be hosting some sort of party or something.
Soiree.
Yeah, a little soiree, dinner at hers, you know.
Fancy. What were we eating?
I mean, also like for example, my 11th birthday, Halloween, when I was 11 years old, I got everyone to come to the penthouse in Chelsea in Imperial Wharf, and we got my godfather to perform I Like the Way You Move for it. And he was like signing autographs, which you don't even do now anymore.
No,
but like,
I have JLS's autograph.
Do you?
Yeah.
No way.
I don't like to brag.
That's a flex. That's a flex.
It's a big flex.
And so we'd have that Halloween party. It was wild, and then
gorgeous.
But again, going back to school, I'd still be, you know, on the bus when other kids are getting Rolls Royces and all this shit. So good for them.
I used to get the bus to school too, Paris. I used to get the 171 to school, and sometimes there'd be a crackhead on the bus. And yeah, there would be a crackhead on the bus. And sometimes everyone knows him. Sometimes he'd let you get off the bus, sometimes he wouldn't. Yeah. It was all a risk. Get to school now. Maybe someone's ex-boyfriend has come into school and lit off a firework. Maybe they've set a pit bull off. Yeah, that's happened before in my school, Prendergast School. Okay. My school was one of the good schools as well.
Yeah. We used to sing Latin hymns in the morning.
Oh, did you?
Adeste fidelis late triumphantes venite. Yeah, as glamorous as it sounds, I did not enjoy a single moment of it, hence me going to performing arts school. I was like, fuck this shit, guys. I'm sorry. Like, this is boring.
Do you like musicals then? Of course.
Do I like musicals?
God. What's your fave?
Oh, gosh, don't ask me that.
Okay.
What a question. Princess and the Frog, Lion King, Phantom of the Opera. Do you know every time?
Oh my god!
Okay, let me just tell you.
I'm currently in my Phantom of the Opera era. I'm so gone.
I'm going to watch it next week.
Oh,
again for the third time. I also every time when I get ready to do my makeup, this is kind of embarrassing. When I get ready to do my makeup, because I miss musical theatre school so much. I play all the soundtracks from the musicals, and I just
play
reenact them
soundtracks.
in my room. And I'm not gonna. I'm like doing Oliver Twist in my room.
I love
so
Oliver Twist.
Right.
I love.
You've got to pick a pocket or two.
You've got
When
to
you
pick
feel something rich, both my arms start to itch.
Oh, it was itch. Do you know what song I love? I love Who Will Buy
My
This
wonderful feeling.
Oh, so tight.
Oh my God,
I
yes.
love.
Oh,
no, do you know what I love? Where?
Oh, I hate that though, because it's such
You
a
hate
hard
that?
thing. No, it's so hard to sing. Where? It sounds so flat, no? Where?
Where is love? I
Does
love
it come
Oliver
from
Twist. Oh my God, I love Oliver Twist. Okay.
Oh, no, but Chicago, because also
Chicago.
no, like whenever I'm having like men problems, you know, he had it coming.
He had it coming. I like when she
He
goes,
only had himself to blame.
And it goes, and he ran into my knife.
He ran into my knife 10 times.
Doo-doo. The dirty bum bum. Okay.
No, but also I used to use it as a manifestation song, you know. The name on everybody's lips is gonna be Paris. The lady raking in the chips is gonna be, sing it,
Paris.
amen.
I love musical theatre. Did you ever watch Glee? Did you like Glee?
Actually, that was the one thing I was like cringe.
Oh,
Because I think I think I had that like the arrogance of being like, I actually go to like
I know, I
musical
can
school. Like,
imagine it.
Listen, I was 15, okay? Give me a break.
Okay. Was you more of a Sharpay or a Gabriella?
Sharpay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
you
of
have to be.
course.
I hate
Yeah.
Gabriella.
I still listen to Sharpay's
Goodness me,
songs.
I
Like,
love Sharpay.
oh my, fabulous. That is my simple.
simple-
That is like my theme tune for life. I'm not gonna lie.
No, do you know what? I love I Want It All.
Oh my God, yes. I was singing that yesterday.
That was in that I watched that
want
whenever
it.
I need to get pumped up.
Yes,
Imagine
right?
having
Everything we ever dreamed.
Don't you want it? Maybe. Can't you see it? Kind of.
Oh,
I'm
so good.
obsessed. Okay, describe to me a typical guy from Chelsea. Now, in South, the guys are a little bit peculiar. You kind of have two different kinds of boys in South London, South East London, okay? You have the ones that were born and raised there, you know, they might have a couple of ops. Opposition, enemies, so they're always looking around, looking behind their back, they gotta be careful. It was hard growing up in South East Paris. It was hard out there. Every day coming back from school was a battle. You didn't know if you were going to make it home in one piece or not. It was tricky. But they prevailed. So, what are the boys in Chelsea like?
I avoid them.
Do you?
I'm not gonna lie. For me, this is why you haven't seen me date guys on Chelsea.
Yeah, you
it's
don't.
because for me, Chelsea boys it's kind of like my ick.
Is it? What's your type then? What's your type on paper?
Oh, creative,
Paris.
artsy boy.
Creative boys will take you to hell.
what?
My dad was a creative. Where is he?
You
I don't even know.
Oh my God, Shelen, please, Christ, darling. No, I have to be with somebody who like is interested in creating art, you know, whether it's painting, music, fashion, like that is my world. I live in like every single day I'm either making music or I'm picking outfits or I'm painting, because when you're a creative, you see beauty in the world.
True.
You know, you see things differently. You go
Absolutely.
to a park maybe as a normal person, have a beer, whatever, leave. If you go as a creative, you might pick up those flowers and put them in a journal and then draw them and then maybe make a song about that, you
I
know?
agree. Yeah,
And it's beautiful.
yeah.
And so anytime that I've seen somebody who was a creative or versus someone who's like in finance, for example, Christ, I can't. I tried the finance bros. I tried
God,
so hard.
really?
You know, my friends they're like, Paris, why don't you date like this guy?
You don't
with,
need a
like,
finance
really
bro, though. You've got
like,
money.
a really good job and blah, 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 blah. And I'm
you
like,
don't need
no, I want somebody to like tell me how to write a song, you know? I want someone to like listen to this beat with me. I want to paint something with someone, you know?
I understand.
And so, and honestly, that's probably why I haven't dated on Chelsea, is because none of those boys are creatives. None of them. Not one of
Fair
them.
enough.
Not one of them.
I
don't
can
know if
imagine
any
that.
of them know how to hold a paintbrush.
Who
And it's not their
knows?
fault.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault. It's private school. Bless them.
private
They're
school.
educated. They're smart. They're smart.
They're smart, but no soul, no.
Yeah. I want
Hearts.
soul, you know?
Yeah. You're someone that sees the beauty in life.
Yes.
I understand you, Paris. I understand.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I'm a sucker for South London boys. My boyfriend is a South London boy. He sees the beauty in me.
Yes,
that's-
of course.
That's
What
the most
else?
important piece of art, isn't
Amen.
it, darling?
Amen.
Oh, is there like any slang that people say in Chelsea?
Slang.
No.
Yeah, there is, but I don't really use it. I feel like they use it almost like it doesn't sound too great. When
Is
I
it?
feel like when Chelsea people like use slang, I'm like, guys, like your parents paid so much fucking money for you to go to private school, and now you're going to use slang. Really? And even when you say it, it doesn't sound great.
It doesn't slap.
Like, yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Like,
It doesn't hit. Like
yeah,
bruh,
Yeah,
mate, yeah, no,
bruv,
like,
yeah.
and no, it's not happening.
It doesn't hit,
you know,
darling.
if I hear it like maybe in East London with like, it's like real and authentic. You guys are just doing it for the sake of it. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Don't waste your parents' money.
Don't waste your parents' money, guys. No.
Don't try and pretend to be someone you're not as well. Do you know what I mean?
That
like,
part, absolutely.
we all know you're a posh prick.
Oh my god, do you know what the thing, this is what why me and my friends love Made in Chelsea, because there's so many, being in South East London, there's so many rich people that move to South East London and they pretend to be from the ends, like they're like until you really corner them and you're like, you're rich, like your mum has a mansion literally across the river, why are you here pretending to pot, like, so
I'll tell you why. Go
on,
why.
tell me.
Because it's not really that much fun on the other side. Trust me, because everyone's like worried about what you're saying. Have you got etiquette, all this stuff? And don't get me wrong, like I love a bit of etiquette, I love class and all that stuff. But at the same time, it is nice to just be free. And I think maybe a lot of
we are
people,
very free in South. Very free.
I think that's what's missing in a lot of like maybe Chelsea culture, is the freedom of expression and freedom to just be different, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why you find so many of them like going out to those sides, because they don't, you kind of have to be in a box sometimes, and which also I've kind of felt on Chelsea sometimes. You know, you have to be a certain kind of person. You know,
I can imagine it. I can be
a bit more loosey goosey off camera,
like
like today.
No, today's been great. But no, we love it as well, because we're like, for us, it's like escaping and seeing a whole different world, and it's like watching posh people argue about posh things. I love it. I love watching posh people with their posh problems. But Paris, thank you so much for coming on.
Are we going to talk about this moment?
Haven't we talked about it? What else do you want to say? Guys, iconic. Honestly, go back and watch
I wanted
this.
to say my favourite moments that have been that moment.
Yeah.
And just seeing the support that people, like on Twitter, like, actually, because it went kind of viral in America, which is really random because people in America aren't watching Made in Chelsea, so they just saw that clip, and like just seeing like the community of people that came and had my back, I just want to say thank you. You guys are fucking awesome. Oh
my god, of course,
right?
Paris.
Like all of the people that I meet as well that have like do the face.
I have to have my mimosa with me.
It was so funny.
No, it was too good.
Yeah, that moment was one of my favourites, and the speaking about racism on Chelsea as well, like having those open conversations, getting the opportunity to do that, because I feel like also if we're going to be real, like it's reality TV, right? And I feel like if we're going to speak about reality, like for example, Liv has spoken about her alopecia and stuff, I wanted people to understand what it was like for me as well, because I think when I was younger, when I was at Gems Hampshire School watching Made in Chelsea at 11 years old, and you know, feeling I was getting bullied and stuff at all these schools, feeling like the quirky kid. I remember watching Made in Chelsea actually and feeling like, oh, like I don't see them hanging out with people of colour. Maybe the reason why I'm not fitting in is because of that. And obviously you're 11 years old, you just make your ideas up from anywhere. But, you know, this is why representation matters so much, because if I had seen myself represented at that time, 100% I would have felt more confident in myself, in my own skin. And so that's why when I joined Made in Chelsea, for me, it was almost that healing moment of being that little girl to say, hey, look, like you are valued, you are meant to be there, you know, and people are going to see you, and you shouldn't be hidden. And I think that's really important. And so for me, it was the most beautiful thing to have that whole turnaround of like feeling like an outsider and then being able to represent, so I know the next girl that might feel like me in that school in an all-white environment can see herself represented and see that she is valued.
Absolutely, that's so beautiful, and it's so
Mic
true.
drop.
No, because you're literally being the change you want to see. Like someone has to do it. Why not? And it's you.
And I couldn't. I'm surprised it was me actually.
No, and it's but you were born.
Reality TV was not the way I was going in performing arts school. You know,
but you're so great at it, Paris. Like you're so great at Made in Chelsea. Like you handle yourself so well. You represent so well. Like
thank you.
So like the situations you've been put in, like this one. Goodness me. Anyone else, it would have ended completely differently, but you were literally born for it. Like that is destiny, because someone else could have gone on that show and not been able to handle it the way you did. So
it was a lot.
You've smashed it, and I'm very proud. Everyone's very proud.
Thank you.
The streets love you, Paris. Honestly. Oh, Paris. Okay, well, that's the end of our show. Anything else?
Oh, no, just thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for watching this show and being so, like, enthusiastic about it. I
bloody
swear
watched
to
that
God.
show. I tell you what, me and my friends are like, let's be producers on that show for one day and we'll turn this shit around. Like,
I would love you to be a producer on the show. You'd be so good. Oh my God, please do it.
Oh my God. It's literally like, if I had like 1 week producing that show, I'd be like, bam, bam,
I
bam.
think they need you. I think they need you.
I think they do too.
Should I put a good word in?
Give me a call.
Do you want a side job?
Yes, I do. Everyone, I'm a freelance babe. Everyone wants a side job.
You'll last a year.
Okay, guys. This has been The Girls Are Angry. Paris, thank you so much for being here. Love you. And bye, guys. See you next week.
Bye.